Welcome to Toppa Field here in Newport, Rhode Island, where the Salve Regina University Seahawks will be taking on the Beacons of UMass Boston in the second game of a doubleheader here at Toppa Field, non-conference matchup. The Beacons took the first game 4-1, and starting game two here, Julia Kurt, the sophomore right-hander, on the mound for Salve to start things off against Gigi Braga. Beacons got a complete game out of Jess Greenspan in game one, gave up just the one run. Kurt delivers here for a strike. On the corner for a ball. Count 2-1. Kurt winds and deals. On the ground, too short. Fired, and it's wide the glove of Packard. And that'll get Braga.
I played baseball, so yeah. I love you.
So Braga reaching second on an error. Seahawks with Kurt on the mound. Cathios behind the plate. Packard at first. Dupre at second. Guzmano at third. Riley at short. And then in the outfield, Angel Florent and J.C. Garrigan, who pitched close to 120 pitches in game one, will now be playing right field for the Seahawks. Bonilla, the number 2 hitter here. Takes a ball outside. Count 2-1. Beacon stole 7 bases in game one. They were quick around the paths. This one blooped into left field. Braga slides quickly into third base. Quick throw in there from Angel, who was charging on the play. Just a little bloop shot, but a single. And that puts runners at the corners with no outs. And Roxanne Vento, who had an excellent game in game one, with a chance to put the Beacons up early once again. First and third, no outs. And there goes the runner, and Cathios' throw is going to come up well short. So now it's second and third. First stolen base of this game, 8th total on the day. No outs now. The pitch to Vento, well outside. Julia Kurt, 0-3 on the season in 3 appearances. This is her third start. Vento on the ground, fielded at second. And Vento thrown out at first, but she drives in a run. And the Beacons take the lead. Blooped in the air to center field by Paulina. That will bring home Bonilla. And just like that, it's 2-0 UMass Boston. Two straight hits for the Beacons. 1 out. Showing bunt was Danahy, who had a number of stolen bases in game 1. Kurt winds and deals and doesn't get the strike call. Count 1-1. The pitch, high and away. Count 2-1. The 2-1 from Kurt. Breaking ball. Misses up high. Count 3-1. Two hits and 2 runs already for the Beacons here in the top of the first. 1 out, 1 on. The pitch. Breaking ball down low. A walk for Danahy. That moves Paulina over to second. And now up for the Beacons is number 22, Cassidy Guetta. Holly Cathios out to chat quickly with her pitcher, Julia Kurt. Kurt delivers. Breaking ball, not able to find the strike zone. Ball 1. First and second, 1 out. Gata will take a strike here. Count 1-1. The pitch. Check swing and a strike call made. One and 2 the count. 1 out, 2 on. The pitch from Kurt. Breaking ball misses outside. 2-2 count. Popped up. Packard grabs it off first base. And there's 2 down, and that holds all the runners.
Now batting number 12, Kira Pressman.
Two outs now with 2 on. And Kira Pressmack making her first appearance. Kurt delivers. Pressmack shows bunt and takes a strike. Oh, 2 count. Ball on the corner. Count 1-2. Two outs, two on. In the air, moving over at center field to make the grab is Lindsey Florent. And that ends the inning. But the Beacons jump on top. They score 2 runs here in the top of the first. Seahawks will come up to bat. Florent, Machado, and Amanda Riley due up for Salve. We'll be back. Welcome back to Toppa Field, bottom of the first. Andrew Pizzelli here bringing you the action. Lindsey Florent will lead things off for the Seahawks, and she will take a ball to start off the bottom of the first. Seahawks already trailing 2-0. Florent loops this one into left field, but a great grab made out there in left by Kira Pressmack. Maddie Machado now will make her first appearance of the afternoon. Machado batting 192 on the year. 4 RBI for Machado. Checks her swing there. They will appeal down to first. Machado hits this one hard down the line, but foul. Count was 0-2. The pitch. And down low for a ball. Haley Catania on the mound here for the Beacons. She's 2-3 on the year as Machado grounds this one to short. Long throw. And she will be out. Catania, 2.89 ERA. 2-3 on the year, as I said, with 18 strikeouts and 46 innings pitched. Riley now takes a ball. Things starting to cool off here now at Toppa Field with the sun setting. Riley knocks this one foul down the left side. was a clear, beautiful day. Warm earlier, but with the sun starting to go down in the west and the breeze picking up a bit, cooling off here at Toppa for game 2 of this non-conference doubleheader. That one too low. Count 2-1 now to Amanda Riley. Riley on the ground, too short. Throw over to first, and she'll be safe.
Now batting number 17, Casey Garrigan.
Throw took Gata off the bag a little bit, and it was a little late as well. So now J.C. Garrigan, who pitched 6 innings and close to 120 pitches in game 1, will bat here in the bottom of the first. And she will take a strike. Garrigan watches another one fall in there for a strike. Count 0-2. The 0-2. Hard hit into right field. That'll be a base hit. And now there's runners at first and at second.
Now up number 6, Paula Cassius.
Okay.
Cathios for Salve with 2 outs and 2 on. That one high as well. Count 2-0. That one down and in. 3 straight balls from Catania. The 3-0. Down the middle for a strike. Three and 1 the count, 2 outs, 2 on. Seahawks trail 2-0. Here in the bottom of the first, the pitch on the corner for a strike. Count now full. Riley at second, Garrigan at first. Cathios trying to extend the inning. Here comes the 3-2, fouled off. Three-two pitch. Hit on the ground, chopped to short, shuffled to second, and it's dropped. Coming home to score is Riley. And the Seahawks get on the board.
Now up number 14, Kendall Tree.
So they wanted to try and go to second. This one blooped foul by Dupre. Beacons wanted to try and just go to second and get the easy out, but the ball just dinged off the glove of Kelly Danahy. Dupre, hard hit to short, and they shuffle to Dupre, and she holds on to it this time, and that ends the inning. Seahawks get on the board, though, and we'll head to the top of the second with the Beacons leading 2-1. Welcome back to Toppa Field. Top of the second. Beacons still leading 2-1. Sarah Harlinski, right fielder, is ahead in the count now, 2-0. 26 pitches in that first inning for Julia Kurt. Kurt delivers down and away, and the count is 3-0. The pitch in there for a called strike. There's a Vento ground out and a Paulina single that brought in the Beacon runs. And then an error on a fielder's choice that led to the Seahawks' lone run so far. Three-two count now to Harlinski. Kurt delivers, and it's fouled off again. The pitch on the ground. Riley vacuums it and fires over to first for the out.
Now up, number 13, Ari Bellata.
Ari Bellata with one out now. Breaking ball skips home. The 1-0. Hard hit to right field. That'll roll to the fence. Turning to second And standing up with a double is Bellotta.
Now up, number 3, Gigi Braga.
And back to the top of the order, Gigi Braga, the shortstop. And with 1 out and 1 on, the pitch from Kurt. Showing bunt, laid down, grabbed, and not fired to first.
Now up, number 5, Savannah Bowman.
I'd say so. Yeah.
And they're going to score that. A base hit. Guzmano came in from third, got it, and there was just no chance for her to make a play. Didn't want to fire it late and send it out into the field. But now runners at the corners for Bonilla. The pitch from Kurt. And taking off is Braga. And she's got a stolen base. More stolen bases for the Beacons. That's 2 in this game, 9 total on the day. Chopper to Kurt, and she fires over to first for the out. And then good play there by Packer to charge back into the infield and hold up the other runners.
Number 9, Roxy Vento.
Now 2 outs with runners at second and third. Roxanne Vento pops it up, shallow left center, and calling for it is Amanda Riley, backing up into the outfield, and she makes the grab that retires the side. The Beacons strand 2. Seahawks get out of a jam. 2 hits in the inning, but no runs. Beacons leave the 2. Seahawks will come up to bat in the bottom of the second. Packer, Guzmano, and Angel due up. We'll be back. Welcome back to Toppa Field. Andrew Pizzelli bringing you the call. Game 2 of this doubleheader between UMass Boston and Salve Regina. Lauren Packer takes ball 1 and now hits it on the ground. Back to Catania, and she fires over to first for the out.
Ali Guzmano.
Now Ali Guzmano with 1 out and no one on. Bottom of the second. Guzmano on the ground. And that's gobbled up by Danahy at second. And very quickly, 2 pitches, 2 outs.
Angel.
Here's the pitch from Catania. Check swing from Angel. And the ball's in there for a strike. The 0-1 squibbed, and it falls in front of Gaeta. And it's flipped over to Danahy covering first. And that'll do it for the inning. Quick bottom of the inning for Salve Regina. We head to the top of the third. UMass Boson leading 2-1. Top of the third starts with Paulina roping one out to center field, but the grab is made by Lindsey Florent. And a quick out.
Now up, number 8, Kelly Kennedy.
Where'd she go? Oh, she's out. Center. I didn't even look to see what happened. I just immediately assumed you got a
Kurt winds and deals to Danahy. That one's low. The pitch. Up high, another ball. The pitch on the ground and through the gap into center field for a base hit. Just perfectly placed
Now up, number 22, Patrick
between
Gaeta.
Dupre and Packer. Now the first baseman, Gaeta, for the Beacons. Kurt winds and deals. And that one misses outside. Another ball from Kurt. Count 2-0. The 2-0. Past Kurt, grabbed and bobbled. Dupre had it for a moment.
Now up, number 12, Pierre Freshman.
That's going to go down as an error. Pressmack. We'll bat now with 2 on and 1 out. The pitch. Outside for a ball. Pressmack looks to try and lay down a bunt. Tries to slap at it and takes a strike. The 1-1 from Kurt. Outside. Two-one Beacon lead. Top of the third. Kurt delivers, and it's fouled off. 2-2 count now to Pressmack. And that one's fouled, but right into the glove. So a strikeout for Pressmack. 2 down now. And that brings Sarah Harlinski to the plate, the right fielder. And she takes a ball outside. Kurt delivers another ball. Count 2-0. Chopped in the air, and it'll be fair just over Amanda Riley. And that little awkward gap between short and left field. Base hit to load the bases with 2 outs. Ari Bellotta with 2 outs. A chance to add to the Beacons' lead. A runner at every base. Kurt winds and deals on the corner. Cathios tried to frame it. Hard hit into right field for a base hit. And that'll only score 1. Great throw made out there by Garrigan to get it in quickly. But the Beacons back out in front by 2. Bases still loaded with 2 outs. And Gigi Braga swings at the first pitch, grounded to Riley, fires to Packer, and that retires the side. But the Beacons get a run back. They'll lead by 2, 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the third. Florent Machado and Riley due up for the Seahawks. We'll be back. Lindsey Florent will get things started for the Seahawks here in the bottom of the third. She's 0 for 1 in the game. Seahawks have just one hit, belongs to Amanda Riley. First pitch, and Florent lays down a beautiful bunt, and the throw is not going to be in time.
Now number 2, Maddie Machado.
Florent bunting her way on to first. And here's Maddie Machado. And Machado fans at the first pitch from Catania. And then she shows bunt. Count is 1-1. And off goes Florent, and she dives into second base head first. And she will be in safe with a stolen base. Yeah. 1-1 count now. Florent bunted her way onto first, stole second. No outs, and she's in scoring position. Machado now with a 2-1 count. Excuse me, make it 3-1. Grounds it too short, and the throw to first is in time.
Now up number 13, Amanda Riley.
And just leave it blank, too.
One out now for Amanda Riley. Catania delivers outside. That pitch is down and away. Count 2-0. One out, and Florent at second. Lifted foul and out of play by Riley. That's strike one. That one's high. Count 3-1. The pitch. Lifted foul. Sprinting to try and maybe catch it in foul territory was Pressmack, but she has no play. And that fills the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2. Lifted towards left field. Pressmack makes the grab and then fires it back into the infield. Holding Florent at second. 2 outs now for J.C. Garrigan. And she'll take the first pitch for a ball. On the ground off of Catania. She fields it and then fires over to Gaeta to get the out. So after Florent got to second with no outs, the Seahawks strand her there. And they will head to the top of the fourth. UMass Boson leading 3-1. Bonilla, Vento, and Paulina due up for the Beacons. We'll be right back. Bonilla will lead things off for the Beacons. Here in the top of the fourth inning. Bonilla 1 for 1, has scored as well. Kurt delivers to her on the ground, right back to Kurt, off her glove. Throw to first is not in time. Packer tried to stretch out for it. Just a tough play. And now Roxanne Vento with the one on. Vento will take ball one. Vento on the ground, grab at second, bouncer over to first, not in time. So Vento reaches on the fielder's choice. Bonilla out at second. One out and one on. Here's Paulina, and she takes a ball outside. Hit to right field, but foul. Count 1-1. Kurt winds and deals. Trying to catch the corner. She can't. Count 2-1. The 2-1. Hit to right field. Garrigan charging in, makes the play, tries to throw back to first to get a double play. And Vento able to dive back safely. And now the second baseman, Danahy. With 2 out and 1 on. Pitch in there for a called strike. Catching the outside corner. Kurt winds and delivers. On the corner again for a strike. Count 0-2. The 0-2 from Kurt. Way outside. And Kathios had set up there, trying to see if Danny would chase. One-two count. Kurt delivers. High and away. Count now even 2-2. Vento goes. Kathios throws down, and Vento is safe. Bang, bang play. So another stolen base for the Beacons. I think that makes it 10 total on the day. 3 in this game, 7 in the last game. Vento now in scoring position with 2 outs. The pitch on the ground. Riley Fields throws on to first. And in time, close play. But Riley able to gun down Danahy. And that ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 4th. UMass Boson still on top 3-1. Kathios, Dupre, and Packer due up for the Seahawks. Welcome back to Toppa Field, bottom of the 4th inning. Salve Regina trailing 3-1. Friends of Seahawk Athletics, you're invited to participate in the Seahawk Open. This golf tournament for Salve Regina Athletics is scheduled for Monday, April 29th at Middletown's Wanamatanomi Golf and Country Club. For more information, please check out the Seahawk Open on our Salve Athletics website under the Inside Athletics tab. Holly Kathios will start things off here in the bottom of the 4th. Catania delivers down and in for ball 1. Off the glove of Catania. Kathios digging, trying to get to first, but the throw is going to beat her out. Good job by Catania to recover after that ball went off her glove. And there's 1 out. And now Dupre. The pitch popped up, but it'll drift back and out of play. The 0-1. Lifted foul once again by Dupre. And she's quickly behind 0-2. This one lined up the middle. Hard hit from Dupre, so swung at every pitch. Fouled 2 off and then shot that one up the middle for a base hit. That brings up Lauren Packer with 1 out and 1 on. And she's going to show bunt to start here. And then pull it back and swing away. And this one's into right field for a base hit. Back-to-back hits for the Seahawks. And they've got 2 on with 1 out. And a chance here for Guzmano. And she'll take the first pitch for a ball. Count 1-0. This one down and in. Count 2-0. Seahawks with 2 on and 1 out. Trailing 3-1 here in the bottom of the 4th. Catania winds and deals high. Count 3-0. The 3-0 in there for a strike. Count 3-1 to Guzmano. The pitch right to first, tagged by Gaeta. So that puts out Guzmano, but that advances runners to second and third. So now second and third for Angel. Angel bloops this one foul off the top of the Seahawks dugout. On the ground, right back to Catania, and she fires to first to end the inning and halt the Seahawks scoring threat. They strand 2 more base runners, and we head to the top of the 5th. Gaeta, Pressmack, and Harlinski due up for the Beacons, who lead 3-1. Top of the 5th inning here at Toppa Field in Game 2 of this non-conference doubleheader between Salve Regina and UMass Boson. The Beacons leading 3-1. They took Game 1. This is Cassidy Gaeta, who's 0 for 2 in this game. Leading things off here in the top of this 5th inning. 1-0 count. Kurt delivers, and it's fouled off. Count even 1-1. And that one hit Gaeta. Right on the leg. She will trot down now to first. No outs. And Pressmack steps into the batter's box. Pressmack 0 for 2 as well. And we may get a pinch runner here. Gigi Diot will pinch run now for Gaeta. And Pressmack shows bunt and takes a strike. Pressmack lays down the bunt. Guzmano fires and gets one. So Pressmack out at first. That advances Diot. There's one outside. Ball 1. Count 1-0 with 1 out and 1 on. That one down low. Two and 0 the count. The pitch from Kurt. Down and away. 3-0 now. With 1 out and a runner at second. The pitch. In there for a called strike. (3-1) and it's hit into left field. They're going to try and catch Diot at third. And they don't. Guzmano thought she had the play.
Now up, number 13, Ari Bellata.
It was a base hit for Harlinski. Angel in left field tried to get it in quickly to try and catch the runner from second, Diot. But now it's first and third with 1 out, and Bellata stepping into the batter's box. And she's 2 for 2 with an RBI. The pitch down the middle for a strike. And now Holly Cathios is going to come all out and give the defensive signals to her team. Oh, 1 the count here. Kurt delivers, and this one is shot into the gap into center field. That'll bring home Dio. All the other runners are safe. First and second now with 1 out, and it's a 4-1 lead for the Beacons. And Bellata is now 3 for 3. And she tries to lay down a bunt, but it's foul. Two on, 1 out. Braga looking for more for the Beacons. The pitch, and she lays down a bunt, and it's going to be called foul. Or no, they're going to say it hit her. She laid down the bunt, but it hit her. So the runners are going to go back.
Now up, number 5, Giovanna Bonilla.
So she caught the ball on her way out of the box. One 0 now from Kurt. Lifted foul by Bonilla. 1-1 the count. 2 outs, 2 on. The lights on now here at Toppa Field. It's a beautiful afternoon, warm and clear. And the sun has set and it's cooled off quite a bit. But still a nice clear spring night. This one's fouled off again. Count 1-2. The pitch. And check swing, and it's outside. Count 2-2. Pitch down and away. Count full 3-2. With 2 outs and 2 on here in the top of the 5th. Beacons already bringing in another run this inning. They have their largest lead up 4-1. Tap foul again by Bonilla. Three-two. Chopped on the ground. Kurt Fields fires, and she got her. That'll end the inning. But the Beacons get another run up on the board. They have their largest lead up 4-1. 1 run on 2 hits. They strand 2. Florent, Machado, and Riley due up in the bottom of the 5th for the Seahawks. We'll be back. Welcome back to Toppa Field. Bottom of the fifth. Fans, never miss a Salve Regina game again. Download the free Salve Regina Front Row app to keep up with the latest on the Seahawks, live broadcast, stats, game stories, and more. It's all available to you at the tip of your fingers. The Seahawks Front Row app can be found in the Google Play and App Store. Download your free copy today. Catania delivers a ball here to Florent to start off the fifth. Bottom of the fifth, that is. Beacons leading 4-1. Ball 2. Beacons have had opportune hitting and a number of stolen bases. They've got 10 hits in this game, doubling up the Seahawks. 10-5. And 4 straight balls to begin the inning. Catania staying away from Florent. And here's Matty Machado.
Now up, number 13, Amanda Riley.
And she gets hit by the pitch. And so now the Seahawks have 2 on, no out for Amanda Riley. It was 1 for 2 with a run scored. That one up high. 1-0 the count. Opportunity here for the Seahawks to draw closer in this game. 2 on and no out. Pitch outside, count 2-0. Catania delivers. Down and away, 3-0. In danger of loading the bases. And that one's in there for a strike. Three and 1 the count. No outs. Runners at first and second. The pitch from Catania. Down low, ball 4. And that'll load them up with no outs. And here comes J.C. Garrigan. Excellent opportunity here for Salve. Let's see what Garrigan chooses to do. Seahawks could try and go for the sacrifice here. Garrigan could make it to first. See if she swings away. And she takes down low. And maybe right now, the way Catania is struggling to find the strike zone, you just take and see if she walks in a run. Count 1-0. The pitch. Garrigan hits this one hard, but foul. One and 1 the count. Bases loaded, no outs. Here in the bottom of the fifth. Seahawks trying to stage a comeback. Count 1-1. Catania winds and deals. Garrigan takes it up high, and it misses for a ball. Count 2-1. The pitch, Garrigan again fouls this one off. That evens the count, 2-2. Garrigan fans on it down low. Great pitch from Catania, making her chase. Now 1 out, bases still loaded for Holly Cathios. That was just a great pitch from Catania. Just a sinker. That one died right out in front of the plate. Basically right above the turf. And Garrigan couldn't find it. Cathios showed bunt. They say she didn't offer at it. And the appeal down to the other umpire. Count 1-0. Catania trying to work out of the jam. She delivers. Cathios pops it up. And Catania makes the grab.
What's the difference between pop out and fly out?
Now 2 outs for Dupre. Seahawks had bases loaded, no outs. And Dupre takes a strike. This could be a turning point in this game, one way or another. Bases loaded with no outs, now bases loaded with 2 outs. And Dupre lifts this one into center field, and it is off the wall. 2 runs will score. And heading into third is Dupre. And the Seahawks bring 3 home. Seahawks tie the game on a triple from Dupre. A 3-run triple. That one was inches from being out of here. So the Seahawks able to draw even. Let's see if Lauren Packer can get any more magic here for the Seahawks with 2 outs. Try and bring Dupre home for the lead. She pops it up into shallow right field. Little confusion out there. And the grab is made by Harlinski. That retires the side, but the Seahawks with 2 outs get a 3-run triple from Dupre. And they tie the game. We head to the top of the 6th, tied at 4. Welcome back to Toppa Field. Kendall Dupre with the first triple of her career. It was a 3-run shot to center field. That tied this game in the bottom of the 5th. We start over again. And it'll be Roxanne Vento leading off here for the Beacons. She takes outside. Count now 1-1. Kurt delivers. Chopped on the ground and foul. Count 1-2 to Vento. Vento 0 for 3 in this game. Hits this one up the middle for a base hit. Right on cue.
Now up, number 15, Taylor Polina.
And we may be getting a pitching change here. Janelle Iaquinto out to talk. And I think Andy Nelson will be coming in relief like she did in game 1, this time to get Julia Kurt. And we'll step aside briefly while Nelson comes to the mound. Welcome back to Toppa Field. Andy Nelson taking over for Julia Kurt. And we're going to get a pinch runner here. Drew Washington will pinch run for Vento. So Paulina at the plate. Washington now running at first. And Nelson on the mound now for Salve. She delivers. And that one down the middle for a strike. Kurt went 5 innings. He gave up 11 hits, 4 runs, and a walk with 1 strikeout. The pitch from Nelson on the corner for a strike. The 0-2. Cut on and missed.
Now up, number 8, Kelly Danahy.
Now second baseman Danahy. And she swings away and drives this one to center field to the wall. Washington turns at third, and she's being sent home. And the throw to the plate is going to be late, and she scores.
Now up, number 22,
And the Beacons retake the lead. I was just about to say the Seahawks infield playing in, looking for the bunt maybe from Danahy. Instead, she drives it to the wall. And that brings in the run. Beacons retake the lead. Gata now drives this one up the middle for a base hit, and Danahy will score. And just like that, UMass Boson back up by 2 runs with 2 swings of the bat. And we may get a runner here for Gata as well. Looks like Tori DeScenzo will be coming into pinch run. Pressmack at the plate. Beacons back on top. And this ball gets away from Cathios. And that'll move DeScenzo. One out, one on. DeScenzo now at second. Ball on the corner. They're going to say that Pressmack didn't go. Looked like she had went. With the appeal down to the umpire standing in the hole at short. Said otherwise. Here comes the 2-0 from Nelson. And she fans on that one, does Pressmack. This one called a ball. Taking off with a stolen base is DeScenzo. Another stolen base for the Beacons. They've just been active on the base paths here today. That's 11 stolen bases as this one's knocked foul. Count now full to Pressmack. Foul tipped again by Pressmack. DeScenzo at third now. The pitch hit back to Nelson and throws over to first for an out. Turned over to DeScenzo for a moment just to hold her there. And now 2 outs for Harlinski. Nelson gets the strike call on the outside corner. The 0-1. Gets the call again. Count 0-2 now with 2 outs. Ball well outside that time. Count 1-2. The 1-2 from Nelson. fouled off and into the Beacons dugout. Arlinski grounds it foul again. Count stays 1-2. Foul off once again. Arlinski fighting off 3 straight pitches from Nelson. He was trying to end the inning and limit the damage here from the Beacons, who've already gotten 2 runs back to retake the lead. The pitch. Cut on and missed. Cathios has to fire down to first. And she got it. So the inning is over, but the damage is done. The Beacons get 2 more runs back on the board after the Seahawks had tied it. And we head to the bottom of the 6th. Guzmano, Angel, and Florent due up for Salve, who once again trails by 2. We'll be back. Welcome back to Toppa Field. Guzmano leading things off for the Seahawks, who tied things in the bottom of the 5th. 3 runs off a Dupre triple. But the Beacons got 2 back right away in the top of the 6th to retake the lead. 2-1 the count now here to Guzmano. Can the Seahawks rally again? Guzmano grounds this one up the right side for a base hit.
Now batting number 3, Emily Angel.
Seahawks got bases loaded, no outs. In the bottom of the 5th. They did get the 3 runs out of it. We're hoping for more, as this one's lifted foul by Angel. Well, the tying run is at the plate. And the wind has completely died down. (0-1) the count now. The pitch from Catania. And it skips away. And a pass ball charged to Vento. And our little team meeting out on the mound. And let's see if we get a pitching change here, potentially. Doesn't look like we're going to get one, just a conference between the players and their head coach. Natalia Ardania in her 12th season from Bridgewater State. Catania still on the mound. The pitch, knocked foul. Two strikes now to Angel. Fouled off. Catania delivers, and it is hard hit to right field. Turning third is Guzmano, and she will score. That makes it 6-5. No outs, and Angel now at first. Can the Seahawks come back again? Great opportunity here with still no outs. Catania delivers. That one misses to Lindsey Florent. Seahawks' best hitter so far this season. The pitch, grounded foul, right to Janelle Iaquinto, out in the third base coach's box. Iaquinto in her third season at the helm of the Seahawks program. Won a conference title in her first year. Florent grounds it to left field for a base hit. Seahawks really starting to hit Catania well here. And I think we could be getting a pitching change for sure now. Adania out to talk. And we are going to get a pitching change. Coming out is Jayla Blackman to take over for Catania. And we will step aside while she warms up. Welcome back to Toppa Field. Blackman continuing to warm up. This is her fifth appearance of the year. She's 0-1, a 16.33 ERA, in just 3 innings of action. 1 strikeout, 2 walks, has given up 7 hits and 7 runs. And she's going to have to deal now with Maddie Machado with 2 base runners and no outs for the Seahawks. First pitch. In there for a strike. Ball down in the dirt. Count 1-1. I can't really say down in the dirt here at Toppa, more like down in the rubber. Beautiful turf field. Count 1-1. That one's outside. Runners at first and second, no outs. 2-1 count to Machado. Blackman. Delivers down low. Head coach Janelle Iaquinto pleading a 10-second call case. And the officials not acknowledging it. The pitch grounded too short, flipped to second for one. So Machado reaches on a fielder's choice. Florent is out at second. Angel now at third. So runners at first and third with one out for Amanda Riley. Great chance for the Seahawks to tie the game. And Riley takes a strike. Riley 1 for 2 in the game. She scored 2 runs, walked once. The 0-1. Down low and taking off is Machado. And she will take second. So that's runners at second and third now with just one out. Machado knocks this one foul. Count 1-2. Blackman winds and deals the 1-2. Hit on the ground, too short. And the throw over to first is not in time. Seahawks tie the game and will keep runners at the corners.
Yeah, no, I just started going in there. I don't know why. There we go. It's, yeah. No.
One out. And runners at the corners. And I think they're going to have the officials appeal about Machado being safe and, about Riley. And they uphold the call. And now J.C. Garrigan with a chance to give the Seahawks the lead again. One out, runners at the corners. Seahawks have really caught fire here in these last 2 innings. They were thoroughly getting out hit in this game, and now it's 13-10. Still advantage to the Beacons, but the Seahawks have been on fire. That one lobbed from Blackman. Way high for a ball. Seahawks with 5 runs in the last 2 innings. And we're not through yet. The pitch. Down low. Count 2-0. Game tied at 6. The pitch. Garrigan knocks it foul. Count 2-1. Runners at first and third. 1 out. Garrigan at the plate. The 2-1 from Blackman. Hit in the air to right field. Looking back is Harlinski. She makes the grab. Taking off is Riley. Tagging to score and take the lead is Machado. So a sac fly for J.C. Garrigan gives the Seahawks the lead. After trailing 4-1, the Seahawks have come back to take a 7-6 lead. They tied it 4-4, gave up 2 in the top of the 6th. Now a 2 of their own. They retake the lead. 3 runs here in the bottom of the 6th, excuse me. 3 runs in the bottom of the last 2 innings. 2 outs now with Riley at second. And Cathios takes ball 2. Cathios, hard hit to third, and collected and fired over to DeScenzo at first to end the inning. But the Seahawks score 3 more runs. They retake the lead, and they'll have a chance to close this one out. We head to the top of the 7th. Salve Regina leading 7-6 over UMass Boson. Welcome back to Toppa Field. Top of the 7th, Salve Regina storming back in this game. They trailed 2-0 right out of the gate. They got 1 run back, trailed 3-1 after the 3rd inning, and then fell behind 4-1 before scoring 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th. They gave up 2 runs at the top of the 6th. The Beacons had a 6-4 lead. 3 more runs for Salve in the bottom of the 6th inning. And they can close this one out here. Andy Nelson back out on the mound looking for her 2nd save of the season. And she'll have to start with Ari Bellata, who is 3 for 3 in this game with 2 RBI. The pitch. Bellata lifts it in the air, foul in right field, and it's not going to be playable by Garrigan. That one went into the batting cages. Count 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 from Nelson. Fouled off. Count 0-2. Nelson winds and deals. That one just barely missed. Ball 1. The 1-2. Chopped on the ground. Grabbed by Guzmano, but they call it foul. Late call from the umpire. Count will stay 1-2. Bellata has fouled off now 3 of the 4 pitches. The only other one was a ball that didn't miss by much. Nelson winds and delivers. Chopped on the ground. Bounces to Riley. She fires to first. Not in time. Bellata able to beat out the throw. Now back to the top of the order to Gigi Braga. Braga showed bunt for a moment, takes a strike. Tying run is aboard for the Beacons. They've stolen 4 bases in this game. Got to keep an eye on Bellata. Bunt laid down here. Guzmano throws it over to first for 1. And that moves over Bellata into scoring position.
Now at number 5, Giovanna Bonilla.
1 out, 1 on. Bonilla batting now for the Beacons. A pitch from Nelson on the corner for a strike. Fouled off. Count 0-2. And actually, Nelson would be in line for the win in this game. She came in the 5th inning. In the 6th inning, rather, when it was tied 4-4. Count 1-2. 1 out. Runner at second. The pitch. Outside. Count 2-2. The pitch skips away, and taking off for third is Bellata. And now she is at third with 1 out. Full count now as well to Bonilla. The 3-2. Outside. Runners at the corners for Roxanne Vento. And Cathios wants to come out and talk with Nelson. Vento came into today the Beacons leader in average 543 and RBI 17. First pitch, outside. And we'll see if they try to go after Vento or just stay away from her. The pitch outside. Count 2-0. And Cathios is setting up out there. Just trying to see if Vento might chase. Let's see what Nelson decides to do here. Count 2-0. And they're going to set her up outside as well again. I think this is as close to an intentional walk as you can get. Count 3-0. Cathios again sets up outside. So 4 straight balls. Bases loaded now, 1 out. And you'll have a force at every bag. Paulina will bat now for the Beacons. Seahawks trailed 2-0 in the game. They trailed 4-1. They tied it at 4, fell behind 6-4, and then scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th to lead now 7-6. 1 out, bases loaded. Andy Nelson trying to get the Seahawks out of the jam here and split with the Beacons in this non-conference doubleheader. And Nelson will have to deal now with Paulina. The pitch on the corner, but outside. Ball 1. The 1-0. Hit foul. Count 1-1. The 1-1 from Nelson. Hit on the ground, but foul. Down the right field line. And a base hit like that could score 2. Count 1 and 2, though, with 1 out. Nelson trying to get Paulina. The delivery on the ground to short, and it's off the glove of Cathios. Riley trying to throw it back, and the Beacons take the lead.
Now up, number 8, Kelly Danahy.
Stay hot, right here. Stay hot, Cal.
She scored. She scored 2.
Come on, Kelly.
Cal, just like last time.
On the ground, Cathios couldn't find that one. Nelson comes racing in to help.
What? 2 balls.
So Paulina reached on a fielder's choice. And then you had the error. Riley's throw just going off Cathios' glove, and then the ball was lost behind the plate. And that allowed Bonilla to come home 3-1 now to Dennehy. And she hits it on the ground into the gap to right field. That brings home Vento. And it's 9-7. Crazy back and forth couple of innings here.
Number 21, Tori Vicenzo.
Well, the Seahawks will have a chance to bat. Just going to try and limit the damage now here. Down 2 runs again. And taking off for second. Kathios' throw is in time. But that brings home another run. It's 10-7 now. Strikeout for Nelson there ends the inning, but 4 more runs up on the board for UMass Boston, and they'll take a 10-7 lead to the bottom of the 7th. The Seahawks once again have dug themselves a hole. They found a way to come back in the last 2 innings. Can they do so again? It'll be Dupre, Packer, and Guzmano when we return. Welcome back to Toppa Field. Andrew Pizzelli bringing you the call here tonight. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a wacky game. Beacons were in control of this one the whole way until we got to the 5th inning. Dupre takes a ball. Seahawks scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th and 6th innings to tie the game and then to take the lead. But gave up 4 in the top of the 7th when they had a chance to close this one out. And now we'll have to bat in the bottom of the frame. Dupre had a 3-run triple that started this all in the 5th inning. Works here with a 2-0 count. The pitch from Blackman. Fanned on it. Strike 1. That one down low, basically rolling in to Vento. Count 3-1. The pitch. Foul. Count now 3-2. The 3-2. Hard hit on the ground. Danny, he has it. Flicks over to DeCenzo. And there's one away. Lauren Packer now. 1 out. Packer takes a ball. She's 1 for 3 in the game. Checks her swing, but takes a strike. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Nasty looking pitch there from Blackman. That was just a changeup, little breaking ball. This time comes to a fastball. Pops up Packer, charging in from right field and not able to hold on is Harlinski. So Packer will be safe at first. 1 out, 1 on. Tying run is on deck. A pitch from Blackman. That one misses up high. And she's tried to throw that ball a couple of times. And luckily, Vento's been able to get up and get it. If that one gets over her glove, Packer will easily have second base. One and 1 the count. 1 out, 1 on. The pitch from Blackman. Fouled off. DeCenzo wanted to make a play on that one in foul territory. It was just out of her reach. 1-2 count now with 1 out. Now the pitch to Guzmano. Down and in. The pitch. Down low. Count now full 3-2. Beacons leading 10-7. And what has been a wild and back and forth last couple innings. The pitch lifted in the air to left field. It'll be foul. Charging in was Pressmack, who wanted to make a play on it. Count still full 3-2. On the ground, 2-3. Fired 2 first. And there's 2 away. Packer over to second, but now the Seahawks are down to their final out. They'll ride on Emily Angel to try and continue the game here for Salve. Angel 1 for 3 in the game. Takes a strike. The 0-1. Breaking ball. Just misses. Now again, that off-speed pitch. With the motion that just tails off at the end. That time it missed. But that draws smiles and oohs and ahs from the crowd. Fastball inside. 2-1. That one down low, count 3-1. Should Angel reach, it'll be Lindsey Florent, who represents the tying run, who would get to come to the plate. 2 out, 1 on, 3-1 count. The pitch, down in the dirt. And it'll be runners
Now batting number 11, Lindsey
at the
Florent.
corners now. So it'll be first and second for Florent with 2 outs. So the tying run is at the plate. The pitch outside. The 1-0. Gets the called strike. Count 1-1. We'll see if Blackman will try and come back to that off-speed pitch. If she leaves it there, Florent could hit it a long way. That one down low. Count 2-1. Two-one count, 2 outs, 2 on. Beacon's trying to hang on for the win. The pitch. Outside, count 3-1. Down low, ball 4. And that'll load the bases for Maddie Machado. And the same deal. You don't want to come to that off-speed pitch and hang it over the plate. Maddie Machado could hammer it deep and end this game. 2 outs, but bases loaded. Seahawks have scored 3 runs in the bottom of the last 2 innings. 3 more and we'll have a tie game. If Machado is able to knock this one out of the park, we can all head home. And we'll see if we get any pinch runners here. I'm not sure if we will. Head coach Nel Iaquinto chatting with the umpire. And it looks like we will. So it looks like Angel who will get pinch run for. And it'll be Farrell coming in to pinch run. Florent at first, Farrell now at second, Packer at third. Machado at the plate with 2 outs, bases loaded. Bottom of the 7th. The pitch. Off the glove, and Packer kind of hesitant. Thought about jumping and trying to come home. And a good job to hold off. She would not have made it all the way. Ball 1. Again, we'll see if Blackman goes to that off-speed pitch. Comes to a changeup and gets a strike right down the middle. She's twice thrown this real sinking off-speed pitch, like a super changeup. Count 1-1 with 2 outs. Blackman winds and delivers. Machado hits it foul. Seahawks down to their final strike. One-two pitch. Here it comes. Hit into right field, looking back, and it's off the wall. Coming in to score is Farrell, and the game is tied as Machado reaches third, and the ball gets away. Machado scores. Walk off for the Seahawks. The throw from the outfield got away from the third baseman, and Machado scores to give the Seahawks the win. Do you believe it? Machado hit it hard to right field. It went off the wall. All 3 runners come in to score, and then as Machado was heading to third, she made the turn. The Seahawks win the game in dramatic fashion. What a finish. The Beacons are stunned. The Seahawks had bases loaded with 2 outs, and Maddie Machado takes Blackman to the wall and then touches every bag. Salve wins 11-10 in a wild game. Seahawks and the Beacons split here today, but the Seahawks will be the ones going home feeling good after the way that second game went. They improved to 6-9 on the season, and the Beacons will fall to 8-8 on the year. What a win for the Seahawks. Dramatic finish. And next up, they will play Endicott, a big Commonwealth Coast Conference game, the first set of games of the year for Salve. That'll be this Saturday. Doubleheader at 12 and 2 here at Toppa Field. The first conference games of the year for the Seahawks, and they will be feeling good heading into that one. Right now, you could potentially score that one an inside the park walk-off homer for Maddie Machado. Can you believe that? Seahawks win 11-10 in this game. I'd like to thank our entire staff and production crew, Greg Brissett and Tyler Benjamin, helping to provide live stats. Katie Gannon and Hannah Filio have been your producers here tonight. I am Andrew Pizzelli. Hope you enjoyed this set of games this afternoon, folks. The Seahawks and Beacons split. Salve wins Game 2 on a walk-off shot from Maddie Machado. Have a good night, everyone.